Listen, you've got to be very selective on who you talk to, but you've got to make sure you know why you're going after stuff this year, and don't let yourself down. Hey, hello everyone. My name is Brian Garinger again, First to Service Staffing Solutions President and CEO. I just want to say happy 2020. I hope you are going in this year excited. I hope you're going in with enthusiasm and you're pumped about what's happening. Because you know what? It doesn't matter what happened in 2019. In fact, some of you had the most amazing 2019s, and you're going to use that energy and enthusiasm. And I'm going to encourage you to use that energy and enthusiasm to push you through total new plateaus in 2020 and take it to a new level. Some of you had some of the most challenging years of your life, and that's all right. Use what you learned, don't stay in the funk, but move forward. Because the only thing we can do is press on and move forward. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about everyone's talking about goal setting. And goal setting is extremely, extremely important. But I want to talk about a specific part about setting goals, and I want to talk to you about the why. Because the reality is so many people come down, a pen and paper, what they're going to do. My goal is this, my goal is this, my goal is this, my goal is this. The challenge that they have is if they don't know why they're going after something, it doesn't matter. I always hear people say, if you don't know why, the how doesn't matter. And I've spent many years of my life working on the how, the how, the how, the how, the how. Now, let me tell you, I also know people who know all about the why and they don't take action. It's a combination of both. But I want to ask you to do yourself a favor, and I want to ask you to look at yourself right now and look at this year and say, listen, why am I doing the things I'm doing right now? Why am I making the steps I'm making? Or it could be some of the things, why have I done the things I've done, and now why am I going to take other steps in my life? See, the why is an interesting word. Because realistically speaking, the why makes you really have to think. I never forget a good friend of mine talking about when you ask someone a question about the why, it's going 7 layers deep. And first is why, asking someone why, they give another one, ask them why again and why again. And once you get around 6, 7 layers deep, you really find out what the real answer is. What it is an exercise in yourself. It's an exercise in trying to really define where you're really coming from. And sometimes it can be a very vulnerable place in life. Because when you have to get real with yourself and real about your life and real about what you have done and real about what you haven't done, it's a vulnerable place. But here's what I want to encourage you. I spent many, many years running from the why. I did. I've spent years running and not being honest with myself. And what did that do? It didn't get me where I wanted to go. Because even when I got somewhere, I really didn't know if that's where I wanted to be because I didn't define it. So I want to ask you to take some time right now and think about why you're doing what you're doing this year. Maybe it's for your family. Maybe it's for personal growth. Maybe it's for your health. Maybe it's for your bank account. Maybe it's for your children's children's children. Maybe it's for a new Ferrari. Maybe it's for a new Chevy. It really doesn't matter what is. What it matters is you have the why. And when you look at the why, I'm going to ask you not to hold yourself back. Because a lot of people hold themselves back because they go, well, I want to do, but maybe I'm not worthy of that. Let's get the unworthiness out. And let's focus on you are worthy and make a decision to move forward. And don't let anybody shake your tree this year. Don't let anybody hold you back. Find those people that you love listening to and listen to them. When you feel down a little bit, listen to them. Pop them on. Go to YouTube, check them out. Read that, listen to that. Get that. That's whoever those people are that get you going. Let them take the energy to get you going and move forward. I love a lot of times listening to Tony Robbins. He gets me going. I love listening to Grant Cardone. He gets me going. I love listening to some other teachers, mindset people who get me going and make me think deeper. Some are motivational, some are educational, some just hit me right here and they just get me thinking and working. But I want to tell you something. It is so essential that you define this point in your life. And I know some of you going right now, yeah, but tell me about the goal setting. What do I got to do to goal set? And we're going to get into that in another video, okay? And there are so many videos you can watch on goal setting, but here's what I want to try and hit you hard on. The why. The why, the why, the why, the why, the why. And some of you going, my gosh, he's talking about the why so much. Because if you don't know the why, like I'm going to give you an example of a why for me. One of my whys for a long time, I've been thinking about this for a while, and it's been solidifying. And I'm going to keep it personal because it's my personal why. But it's something that I've wanted for many, many years. And I've wondered, hey, can I afford to do this yet? What can I do? Is this really what I want to do? But it is resonating on my heart for years and years and years. You know what I do differently this year than I did every other year? I've already called to make appointments with several people to go look at what I need to look at to identify to make this why come through. I've already identified each month what I'm doing of this year to get to surround myself around this environment and to learn more about this particular project I want to do so I can make it become a reality. Part of this project some can come through this year, but realistically speaking, the big picture is going to take 3 to 5 years to unfold completely. But if I don't have a plan and a stepping stone, what's going to happen is another month and another month and another month is going to go by. Let me ask you guys, have you heard anybody this year make the comment, can you believe it's already Christmas? Can you believe it's already Thanksgiving? Can you believe it's already Christmas? Can you believe it's already the New Year? I've said it to people. And you know what? The reason can you believe it, because then it comes up and people go, it comes so fast because you didn't have a plan. But if you don't know what you're going after, see, an amazing goal structure is incredible in your life. But when we hit barriers, we hit walls, the winter's in now, so maybe we want to motivate and do a lot, but then the summer comes and it slows us down from our goals because we don't know what we're going after. But if the why is solidified, and let me also share something else with you, you have got to be very conscious and aware of who you share that why with. Because if you share it with the wrong people, even the ones closest to you, they can try and take it. Not because they're bad people, but sometimes when you go to accomplish, you amplify their failures, and that gets them upset. Sometimes they don't believe they can, or they don't, so they push and try to hold you down. Listen, you've got to be very selective on who you talk to, but you've got to make sure you know why you're going after stuff this year, and don't let yourself down. Have an awesome night, guys. Thanks so much for being with us. Thank you for watching Valuable Minutes with Brian. If this is your first time being with us, please make sure you follow, like, and share, and feel free to comment as well.